What up, guys? The Houdini Dump here again for TheDIANation. Here you're seeing some pictures from our hotel we stayed at in Vegas. Stayed at Planet Hollywood. This is the From Dusk Till Dawn room. Got a pretty big room. It's pretty nice. Little desk, you know. Pretty nice bathroom. Had 2 sinks. You'll see it in there. Separate shower, all that stuff. We went out there for a wedding for my best friend. It was awesome. The wedding went off great. And we had a ton of fun. Just an absolute ton of fun. But that's not why we're here. I just thought I'd put the pictures in before we started some Black Ops. That's right. Back at Black Ops. This is actually my first game back. So it's not great. It's not horrible. But it's not great. I go 24 and 14. But I do pull off 7 captures, and we win. So that's really the important thing. And it's actually a pretty close match for most of the game. We start to pull away a little bit at the end, but you know, it's just different getting back to Black Ops. I start off with the Commando. After a while, you're going to see me switch to the MP5, which is, I don't know, for some reason I really like that MP5 in this game. I know a lot of people complained about it because it wasn't like, you know, like in COD 4, but I just really liked it. So anyway, started playing Black Ops again, having a great time. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, Star Wars, and then so I decided to pop this in. I've also popped in the Modern Warfare 3 again, and I think you guys heard about that in my last commentary. Actually had some fun with it, and so I'll probably be playing that a little bit more too. I'm just going to play whatever I feel like playing that day. Tonight I actually played some Star Wars, and then I hopped on Black Ops and got this gameplay. I started off okay with the Commando, but just, I don't know, I just felt like I was moving too slow with it, and so I turned on, you know, the submachine guns and went from there. Like in Battlefield, I mean, you're gonna see I'm really getting back into the game, so I'm not used to everything again, and definitely not used to the grenade throws. A couple matches tonight I had some awful grenade throws because it's totally different than from in Battlefield. And in Battlefield, I'm used to just running, sprinting the entire time, and in Call of Duty, you don't do that. So, you know, I had to get used to that, and I just felt, at first, I felt really, really slow. I don't know why. Because Battlefield seems to be actually kind of a slower game, I guess. So, I don't know if it was just because I had, you know, the Commando on, and I couldn't, I think it was just probably because I couldn't sprint the whole time, but whatever. So, I was actually pleased, though, with my first game back, because I hadn't played Call of Duty in a while. I did play some Modern Warfare 3, a couple days ago, before we went to Vegas, but it's totally different than Black Ops. They play different, and, you know, so, whatever. Sorry, that was my phone. Had to turn that thing on the vibrate. So, one thing I kind of wanted to get into was Hutch leaving Respawn. What do you guys think about that? I know a lot of people have been posting in the comments that Respawn's now dead. While I think it's going to suck for a little bit, trying to get used to Respawn without Hutch, it's not dead, though. You know, there's a lot of people involved. Respawn's not going to be dead. A lot of people think the gaming community on YouTube's pretty much just going to take a dive, and it's not going to be the same. Which is not going to be the same without Hutch. But he also hasn't been posting that much gameplay recently anyway, just because, for the simple fact, oh, that was awesome, that's beautiful. Hip fire. Just for the simple fact that he's been doing so much on Respawn, and doing all the work at Machinima, that he hasn't really been posting on his channel anyway. So I don't think it's going to take that huge of a, you know, a dip. And this is just awesome. Had he not had the dual pistols out, we would have been alright. Anyway, so I think it's going to be alright. Now, obviously Respawn's not going to be the same. He brings a lot to that show, but they were kind of changing how they wanted to do Respawn anyway, so it was really probably the perfect time for him to leave if he wanted to leave, you know? Now, you know, he's the reason a lot of people got into commentaries and recording and doing all that stuff. And for us, actually, it was more Sandy Ravage that got us into all that. Sandy Ravage, and then, you know, from there we saw Hutch, and we saw C-Nanners, and we saw Respawn, and Sandy Ravage was really what got us into it in Modern Warfare 2. And then, you know, we bought our cards as soon as we could, and that was like right when Black Ops came out, and so that's how we started. Now, we've been watching vids forever, we just didn't buy capture cards for a long time. And then, you know, the other thing was, we liked that Sandy was doing the noob, you know, killing all the noobs and killing all the campers and boosters and doing booster justice, which booster justice was just amazing. Oh, sorry. Battlefield move right there. I did learn something from Battlefield, and that was to switch to your pistol if you had to. It's almost always quicker than reloading. And I do have sleight of hand on, so we could debate that, but whatever. It worked. So, since it worked, let's say it. I used it. Worked. Anyway, Booster Justice was always one of our favorites. 1 and 2. And that's kind of really what got us into the YouTube community and watching all these videos. And I'll give Shibby credit there. He found that stuff and sent it to me, and that's how we got started, you know? But Hutch will be missed, man. He was a funny guy. He was really usually honest. Oh, got owned right there. I really thought I was about to get my chopper gunner, and actually it was my Blackbird, then my chopper gunner, but got claymored, sucked, whatever. Anyway, so it just, you know, he was funny. He was actually really smart, and he was actually usually pretty honest. So if you watched his channel a lot when he did upload stuff, recently it was kind of, you know, of him getting tired of stuff, just kind of ready to move on is what it seemed like. And then he hadn't posted anything for a month or so on his channel, and then they did the Respawn where he left. And you know, I think you know, he'll be missed, but I think they'll do their best to keep Respawn going, and hopefully they'll bring some, you know, hopefully Nanners will get more into Respawn and get back on that, so we don't lose, you know, both of them pretty much the whole way. But you know, Sark does a good job, so I don't think it's really going to be too big of an issue. But we'll see. I honestly think they'll be fine. They'll find somebody. Now, obviously, they're not going to, you know, he's not going to be replaced. It's not possible to replace him, but they'll find somebody. And what they'll probably keep doing is just keep bringing people on until somebody meshes and with Sark real well, and then they'll use that person more than anybody else. Now, they're still going to go do all the office stuff and try to get people more involved at the office, which is cool. I mean, you know, I don't know, I guess know all the people at the office, so it'll be cool to kind of see a lot of them do videos and do all that stuff. And I mean, we've seen them, but they haven't really been on, you know, Respawn, so I think it's going to be awesome. Sucks that Hutch is going, but I think it's going to be awesome, and I think they'll keep doing a good job, and hopefully people won't just, you know, stop watching just because Hutch isn't there. Hopefully people will continue to watch and support Respawn. You know. That being said, that's about it on the Hutch subject. So what's up next is I want to continue to play some Black Ops, try to get back in the mode. Obviously, you can tell my aim is off a lot. I just trying to get back in the mode, and the aims, it's totally different aiming in this game than it is in Battlefield. And so, trying to get back into this is basically you just gotta play a lot and get your aim back, and it's gonna take a little bit. Hopefully, it won't take too long. Otherwise, it might become frustrating. But should have got the double there, but wasn't quick enough. So, anyways, I really enjoyed playing Black Ops again. So, there'll be more of these. I will put some Modern Warfare 3 stuff up. We're trying to get some Battlefield stuff up, but it's hard because those gameplays are so long, so you gotta cut them down. Stuff like that. Shibi's trying to get stuff up as well. There'll be more Star Wars stuff. I know I talked about this in my last video, so you guys know about the Star Wars stuff. And I know I promised that controller, Xbox controller. Almost have it ready. Everything's set up except the LEDs, because I've been lazy this week. Got back from Vegas and I just needed a couple days to rest for obvious reasons. And so don't worry, it'll be coming up soon. Hopefully by the end of this weekend. I just got to do the LEDs and then we're good, alright? So don't worry. Also, the zombie controller is still up for sale. Somebody please buy it. Please. Alright guys, 24, 14, 7 captures. Who do you need to dump? Peace out. Please like.